Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the 23rd episode of the Happy Bitch Podcast. Sorry, I had to make sure I was saying the right number. Happy 2022, everybody. We are in 2022 now. I hope your year's been great to you so far. I know for me, it's been pretty fantastic. Yeah. So, New Year's Eve, let me just tell you what's up with me first. So New Year's Eve, we went to the spa and we got a detox treatment and exfoliation, and we also got massages afterwards. So that was a really great way to end 2021, and yeah, let's get into 2022. So, I have put a lot of work into myself on my mental health over the past probably, I want to say close to 2 years now. Just really focusing on ways that I can improve my life and kind of just make it easier for myself. So today's episode is about 7 minimalist habits that are helping with my mental health. I'm not exactly sure if all of these are considered minimalism habits, but I consider them. And it's my podcast, so I can do whatever I want. Hopefully you like it. These super help me a lot in life, so I'm hoping that they can help you as well. So why minimalism? To me, minimalism means like simplifying, more focused, and living a more intentional life. Also, clutter really affects me negatively, and when I have like messes all around the house, I kind of feel like those are like little things that I have to take care of, and I don't like it. I don't like having like 50 different things kind of weighing on my brain. So I like to have everything very clean, organized, and then you're not kind of bogged down in your life by all this stuff. And that doesn't only go for physical things either. We'll get into that more. Number 1, buying less and only buying what you truly love and what you need. This goes for everything. Clothing, house stuff, food. Like personally, we used to throw away a lot of food. We don't live super close to a supermarket. It's maybe like 35, 40 minutes-ish. So, we would go to the store and we would stock up on so many things. And 2 people cannot eat that much food, so we ended up throwing a lot away. So kind of one way that personally, I do the basket method. So I just made a name for it. It's like the stupidest method ever, but basically you just never get a shopping cart. If you can't carry it in your basket, you can't get it. You can only get what you can carry. This has helped me save a bit of money, really pay attention to the things that we do need, and only getting what we are going to eat, as throwing food away is fucking terrible, especially with how expensive food is getting, and with the articles I've been reading, it's just going to keep going up. So yeah, you could try the basket method. I mean, obviously it's not going to work if you have 5 kids. You would have 5 fucking baskets and you would not be able to carry it all. But if you're a single person, or it's just you and your husband, or you and your wife, or what have you, this could be helpful for you. Number 2, organizing and purging on a regular basis. Whether it be a drawer or an entire closet, purging items you no longer need leaves more space for what you do need, and also reminds you of what you already have and what you already love. Also, I think that purging through your stuff, getting rid of the bad stuff, and just focusing on the good things that are left and the things that are actually good to you, it's super helpful. Which leads me into my next point. My goodness, my hair. For the audio listeners, I just had like some crazy curls going on and my hair is straight, so I don't know what the fuck. Anyways, number 3. Is this adding value to my life? And it's best to ask yourself this about every facet of your life. Relationships, how you spend your time, the media that you consume, how you spend your money, what you worry about, etc. Every time you, like, obviously we have a million thoughts going through our heads, right? But every time you kind of do a dive with one of those thoughts, right? They're all kind of floating up here, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to take this one. Every time you make a conscious decision to focus on something, you are also making a conscious decision to not focus on something else. So just take this time and really be aware of where you are focusing your energy. If you're pouring all of your energy into relationships that just aren't working, or just things that aren't serving you in a positive way, let it go. I know it's easier said than done, but try to make a conscious effort to get rid of what is no longer serving you. Number 4, I don't know who made this quote. I did look it up and I can't. There's like a few different people who have potentially said it, so I'm just going to say this is not my original quote. I have heard it other places. Number 4, if it's not a hell yeah, it's a no. If you are truly excited and interested in something, it's a hell yeah. And you obviously want to do it. But if you're already dreading it, or you're kind of humming and hawing, or you're on the fence, if you don't fucking really want to do it, don't do it. I know this can be hard with expectations and family obligations and so many different things, but at the end of the day, you need to remember that it's your life. I know this is kind of like a hit or miss kind of thing, right? Because depending on how driven you are by other people's approval, this could be easy or hard to do. In the beginning, it's super hard, and you feel like every time you even get a little question about the way you're living your life, you're like, why am I doing these things? And you need to kind of sit back and think, like, these are the reasons, and eliminating these things and adding these things are adding value. Also, if you're always agreeing to do things that you're not fully committed to, it doesn't really leave you time for the things that you want to focus on and the things that do need your attention. Number 5, this one isn't for everyone, and it kind of seems silly if you don't get it, but keeping surfaces in our home empty and clear. Personally, I love this look, and it keeps clutter away. It's easier to clean and wipe. For me, mess creates stress, so having a clean home really keeps me calm and helps with my mental health. I know it's not doable for everybody because some people have smaller homes, or you have a lot of stuff, and I mean, children basically should have their own house with how much fucking stuff they end up having at the end of the day, but try it out, see how it feels, and maybe do it on a smaller level. This counter is staying clear, and this is where we're going to keep all of our kitchen stuff. Let me know what you think. Number 6, and I'm not really sure if this is a minimalist tip or if this is just something good in life, but check it out. This one is sitting in silence. With the never-ending stream of podcasts, TV series, movies, and YouTube videos, like this one, it's easy to always have something playing in the background. I encourage you to sit in silence with your thoughts. Ask yourself what matters to you. What are your goals? Who do you want to be? It's time to live on purpose. And it's sometimes nice to just think of nothing if you can get there. It's kind of like meditation. Number 7. This is my favorite one. Focus on what's left. After getting rid of all the bullshit relationships and the clutter and the garbage and the hobbies that are no longer serving you, you're going to be left with only what you love and what you need to focus on. And I really think that's a beautiful thing. After removing all the physical, mental, and emotional clutter that was holding us down, you're left to be free. So that was the 7 tips. When we are left feeling empty, we typically reach for more, when what we really need to do is reach for the right things, and not always in the physical sense necessarily. I learned about minimalism and simple living a few years ago. It has helped me in a lot of ways. The biggest one would probably be intention, setting goals and intentions and taking steps to get there. I've realized life is not always about the end result, but in our day-to-day moments. Basically, fuck what society expects from you, fuck what your parents expect from you, fuck what everybody expects from you, because we live in a consumerism fucking world. It's always about getting the next phone and getting the next house and the best vacations and everything else. It's like, just focus on being happy in your day-to-day life, and I promise you it's going to get a lot better. So do what the fuck you want. End of story. I felt amazing writing out this podcast. I truly believe in these methods, and I hope they can help you in your life. Be happy. Don't be a bitch. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this podcast. I'm going to be more consistent this year, as I did have a little 2-month hiatus, but I'm back and I'm better than ever. And please like and subscribe. I always forget to say that. But please like this podcast. Please subscribe. Like, if you're fucking feeling real crazy, share it with a friend. Maybe you know someone who's like a hoarder and you're like, just listen to this podcast. It could potentially help you a little bit in your life. Until next week. Bye. Love you guys. Have a great time.